Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to just be soft speaking and showing you the things I have so far for Christmas. Normally I would have my Christmas shopping done by now, but this year has been hard and I've had to be careful with my spending for the season. So I have most of it, but a few things I still haven't bought yet. Good, the air went off, the heat went off. It's very cold out, so the heat is going to be staying on. Again, always sorry if that bothers you. It hurts my toes to be cold, so I'm not trying to do that. It's most of it. I'll just say it's most of it. But there's one thing I need for Jordan, and then I need to buy one or two more things for my mom. I also need to help get things for her stocking, so that will be closer to Christmas by then. And then there was something, I need to get my Nana a gift card because that's pretty much all she wants. And my stepbrother, I think he's getting stroopwafels. That's what he's getting, because I really don't know what to get him anymore. So I kind of organize this stuff, but I kind of don't have it organized at the same time. I feel like it's not going to be as much to show as past years, but let's just jump into it. I'll start with the stuff going to my dad's house because we don't buy as much for over there because my stepmom takes care of my dad most of the time. And the same with, he buys her things. A lot of things. So I only get them each one thing, and then I got my grandma one thing. I still have to put out the update video. There's been a lot going on in my life, so an update video will be going up on my gaming channel, and I cover all the channels when I talk about this stuff, but I just didn't want it over here. So I got my dad this Anchor, I can't remember what it is. It's the Zolo, but it's some sort of charging thing. I can't remember if it's a pack that attaches to his phone or if it's one of those stations that sits there. It doesn't clearly say on the outside besides Anchor Zolo, so I don't know. I don't even know what it is, so I'll be surprised as well. So this was on his list, he wanted it, and I have a feeling it's the one that attaches to his phone. It's quite heavy though. Now I don't know what it is. This is what I got for my stepmom. Here, I won't put that back in the box, it'll be too noisy to pull it out. For my stepmom, she loves Nightmare Before Christmas. So my dad thinks that she could use an updated stocking. I sent him a picture of the Walmart aisle at our Walmart, and I said, like, you know, they have a ton of stuff here because my dad and my stepmom don't shop at Walmart. I love Walmart, but so he sent me back the picture and circled the stocking and was like, I think she would like this. If you don't want to give it to her for Christmas, then can you get it and I'll give you the money back? And I was like, well, if you think she'll like it, then I'll give it to her for Christmas. So this is what I got her. But I'm like, if you really like the Nightmare Before Christmas, the stuff at Walmart, they've got a decent amount of stuff. And I took my dad with me to Walmart around Halloween, it had to be. And they had quite a few Nightmare Before Christmas things out then too, of course. And he bought her, I think, an Oogie Boogie door hanger or something. Like, I was like, see, there's stuff here that she would like. So he did buy some when he was with me, but I don't think he's going there on his own. Not on his own. And then I got my grandma this little emotional support frog. It's by the brand, where did it say, Gans. That makes the Webkins. Which made sense to me. He's cute and he reminds me of a little Webkin. I think Jared had one that looked like this. Or maybe even I did. I have some of mine still. I don't have them all. But I have recently, like, and by recently I mean maybe 3 months ago, I was going back on Webkins and playing the games because I'm getting, like, the milk bottle one and the goober one. That sounds so weird if you don't know what I'm talking about. But those games, I was going on there every day, like, trying to beat myself at my score and stuff. And it was kind of mindless and fun and reminded me of being younger and everything. But it's a little emotional support frog. And my grandma is going through cancer treatments right now. So, got that. I got him while I was with her at her Hallmark. She was like, oh, he's cute. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you know, I wouldn't mind him for my treatments. It would be nice to have him. So I was like, okay, don't look. I was like, when you're not looking, I'm gonna drop him in the basket. He was $8.99. $8.99 for this guy. I think he's quite well weighted. It's kind of hard to tell in the box, but so just no pocket frog. Pocket frog. Because she didn't want us to go nuts on her this year for Christmas. So that's a good amount spent there. I think most other people are getting her gift cards for, like, restaurants and stuff because she likes to go out to eat with her friends. So, oh, I have Harley's thing over here. Again, I feel like I'm just a gift giver kind of person, so me giving people, like, one thing or two things doesn't personally feel like enough for me to be giving. Hang on, don't roll away. So, yeah, but I had to be careful this year. I just had to be careful. I could really drive myself into debt if I wanted to do crazy things for people. But we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Okay, so I got Harley this little sunflower keychain. And this was made by a local crafter. I don't know her name. I can't remember it, but I love these little things at the craft fairs and stuff. So when I saw her setting up, I was like, I need to go over there. She had this massive stuffed cow she made. It was so cute. I can't remember how much she wanted for it, but I was like, I don't need a massive stuffed cow. I don't need a massive stuffed cow. He was so well made though, and he was so cute. Just so cute. So I looked at everything else she had because I wanted to support her, of course. And I saw this little sunflower keychain. And I got these because, so like, whenever I show Lori's stuff, which will probably be a members only video just because I don't have, like, a ton for her either to show, so it's not going to be super long. It's an individual video. But Lori's got a small keychain and then another thing that I bought her. So, you know, sunflower, because Harley loves sunflowers. I think her sister loved sunflowers, so just reminds her of her. So I thought this was cute. It reminded me of her. And then she also loves little hedgehogs. And I saw this guy and I thought he was so cute. And his little feet. And he's got the furry yarn back here to make him all spiky. But he's so cute. And yeah, I have the prices on here still. I got 14. This girl has a nice handwriting. Like, my handwriting doesn't look like that, but so I was like, okay, these are perfect for her. Just perfect. Two things remind me of her. And hopefully her dog doesn't get a hold of this. He's not a massive dog. He's 3 breeds put together. I can't even remember. He's like a, oh gosh, no, it's some weird thing. I can't even, like, he's not weird, but the combination of the names together is weird, so I don't want to say the wrong thing, because I feel like it's going to sound like a curse word if I say what I'm thinking, but, so yeah, cute. And then I'll probably get her a little thing of candy or something to go with it. But you saw what I got last year. You know how crazy I can be. Pretty sure you all saw what I got them last year. I think I included everybody in there. I'm not done shopping for Lori's thing, I don't think, so that's why I'm not showing that yet for sure, but didn't go nuts with that. What do I want to do next? My sister's stuff is right next to me. Okay, I'll do that. So I bought Jordan this sweater from Target. I think this was the first Christmas present I got for... No. My stepmom's stocking was the first present I got for somebody, but this was the second thing I got. I saw this in October, I think. And she loves new clothes. She loves sweaters. It's like one of these little... It's not a 3/4 zip, it's just 3/4 neck. And it tapers down to the sleeve. I thought the pattern was cute. It reminds me of something else she had or has. And, yeah, she loves sweaters, so. I do believe I got this. I think I got this for $30 at the time or so. This was when they were changing the prices at Target, so. At least at mine. Because they were taking a lot of the things off. I don't think I did this. I think that was pulled off of there. But I think it was $30. And I was debating on putting it back because I was like, oh, it'll still probably be there when I come back another time to, you know, shop possibly. And I'll keep it in mind. But then when I was checking out and I was contemplating it, I looked. And what sold me, which is going to be so dumb, but it says made in Jordan. So I was like, well, it feels like it's meant to be. So that's why I stuck with it. So I thought it was cute. My mom was like, is that too plain of a color for her? And I'm like, the pattern's fun on it. It doesn't, like, the color doesn't have to be in your face every single time. But there was this wine colored one, and in my videos and stuff you can see that she wears a lot of that wine color. And one of the recent hair videos I did for my hair channel, she's wearing the wine color. So I wanted to get her something a little different. But yeah, this reminds me of something she's had before, so I thought, oh, well, okay, the cut's similar, so she'll probably like it. I don't know where to put it now, because I don't want to mix things up. I try to be very organized, like maybe a little too organized. What do I want to do next? Some of these things might be kind of loud. I'm going to try to be very careful with it, but... Because she moved out and lives with her boyfriend now, they don't have a ton of board games, so she asked for a lot of games for Christmas. I know I opened this. Oh, here. Amazon had sales going on before Black Friday. I think I did a lot of this stuff before Black Friday. I don't think I did any shopping on Black Friday. Well, I went out with my mom on Black Friday, but I don't think I bought anything. I don't think I did. I did do an angel tree on Black Friday, though. That is what I did. Because I've been wanting to do one of those. So, I'm, like, super excited for that girl to get everything I bought her. I tried really hard, and I hope she likes it. But I got Jordan this triple Uno pack. It's really just Uno with some add-on add-on packs. So these are different cards that I've not seen before, so those will be fun and kind of twist up Uno, but then she still has original Uno too. And a lot of my family, and I think her boyfriend's family, have been giving her old games that they don't want, because for a while she had my grandma's Parcheesi, and what did she take? Oh, she had something else. She kept saying I need more than just this and Parcheesi. I can't remember. But my grandma is giving her and her boyfriend some of their old board games for Christmas. And then she got to dig through the stuff at my dad's house. I can't remember if they took a Scrabble and some other things that we had over there when we were younger. So they're like getting board games now. But they had good deals on games around that time. I don't know if they'd still have good deals on games right now, but then I got her Farkle because my family on both sides enjoys playing Farkle. So this way she has her own Farkle in case she has some of us over and we want a Farkle. I feel like this was $6.99 or something. Very reasonable. So there's that. And I didn't want to get her ones that we all already had. I wanted her to have some different ones to be able to, just change things up. So I saw, and I know I don't know everything. I just know that, what's-her-face, the author of Harry Potter, has some problematic stuff. But, this is a Harry Potter version of Monopoly Deal. I have not tried regular Monopoly Deal. I didn't even know there was a Monopoly version, like card game version. But she likes Harry Potter, so I got her this because I figured it's a little more personal to things I know she's liked in the past. And it's something new to learn. So I still don't, like, reading the back, I didn't completely get it, but I think I'm more of like a tangible, visual, watching things happen before my eyes instead of just reading it on the back of a box. So that'll be interesting for her. And hopefully she likes it. My brother, growing up, was one of those kids that really liked Monopoly. And it's not that I don't like Monopoly, but that game tears families apart. So I thought the card game version would be a little different. And then finally, one of the things that Jordan asked for was a coloring book and markers. Like I have those artsy markers. I got mine from the TikTok shop. They were sent to me. And some of them are blown out. I think that's kind of how they all are in the packs, just because of heat and like hot and cold going up and down and whatever. Some of them kind of explode in the cap. But she wanted markers similar to mine. So I went on Amazon and found an 80-piece one, so it doesn't have, I don't even remember how many mine has, like 120 or something like that. I don't know. But it's got, I made sure it had like at least one of all of the colors of the rainbow, you know. So it's this cute little pack. It's got the handle on the top, and then I, of course, left that wrapped, but it's all the markers and whatever the thank you thing is on the top there, but that should be enough. I think she's trying to figure out hobbies because she is alone sometimes when her boyfriend goes to work. So she needs other things to do when she's by herself. So yeah, that was everything I got for Jordan. And this was the only thing that I didn't get on a sale. Because even still, what I have in my Amazon cart, I've put them in there and I check them every day to see if prices have changed on them. That is how I've been doing my best to like get people what they want, but also save myself the money. And of course, not all of this was done online. Like half of this was done in person, I'd say. At least half of everything I bought was done in person. Oh, on Black Friday, I got the dogs treats. I did buy stuff on Black Friday. I got 2 of these. 2 of these biscuit tins. They look like they'll have a lot in there and they're kind of heavy. I know it tells you the weight on here, but honestly, picking something up and feeling it, I can kind of gauge that they're like about here in the container. So I got 2 of these. That'll be enough for the dogs. And my mom got treats, I think. No, she didn't. Jordan got them blankets. My mom got them new dog beds. And the girls' new coats. Because they're prissy little babies. Did I ever scan this receipt? Oh, please tell me I still can. Oh no. I should be able to. Today. Oh, today I need to scan that receipt. Oh, today. I'll have to put that back later. Today I need to scan that receipt. Let me make sure. Why does it do that? Okay, I have a bone to pick with YouTube's thumbnail picker. Then, oh my god, why are they like this? I'm gonna have to make my own for this, probably. No, you know what? It's fine right now. That looks so dumb. It picks dumb pictures of me. Alright, let me make sure I got one. Yeah, today I need to scan that receipt. Like, now I need to scan that receipt. No, it should be fine still when I'm done here, but... And then I'll move on to Jared's stuff. I got him, which I have to put it in a different box because he gets these every year and he knows what they are. Like, he stands there and shakes them. And then last year I put it inside 3 different boxes, so he had to dig for it. But obviously not this one, but a pop figure. It's the limited edition version. Does this hole go through all the way? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't even know my brother was that into Bleach. My cousin was very into Bleach when we lived with them growing up. So I was like, Jared, why do you want Ukiwara? Like, what? I'm like, bruh, I didn't even know you liked it that much. And he's like, I like Bleach. I'm like, okay. So he asked for this one and I think another Bleach character, which I can't remember. But he only put 2 on his list this year. My neighbors have huskies, and I'm going to keep talking if there's some weird ghostly howl in the background. That is the husky. So, sorry, but I'm not gonna sit here for 5 minutes waiting for a husky to stop howling. So I'll do what I can to quiet it down if that happens, but... So he's getting Ukiwara Shifar. Is that his last name? It sounds like Jafar. I've never heard his last name, if that is his last name. And then to go with his pop figure, he also asks for these every year, the cover case things. I can't remember how many he asked for, but I only got him 1. So he's got a case for the one I bought him now. Pop figure case. Those are like never on sale. So I think that's $7.99. And then Jared's getting 2 surprise gifts this year. His list, he kept saying he thought he had enough on his list, but my mom, like, however many things she needed to buy to meet, because she buys things by price, which I think a lot of people do. Like, she sets a price limit for everybody. She used to do amount of gifts that were given to each of us, but now she goes by the price of the gifts, understandably. So Jared had enough on his list, but he didn't have enough on his list, So I was like, I'll be the one to do the surprise stuff, because I pay attention to what people like and everything. And I also, if you watch the gaming channel at all, Jared and I have played Poppy Playtime together. He's the one playing it and I'm watching him play it, but he made jokes about making shirts that had doughy on them, and he was joking about me making them, but I wasn't. So that is one thing that is not here yet, but my mom can make that for me. So I've already worked on the design, like the graphic that I want put on the shirt. And so she's just gonna print it with her Cricut and heat press it and put it on a shirt for me. So he's getting that from me, but that's gonna be a surprise gift. And then his other surprise gift, which I could show it to you, that was kind of why I was delaying this as much as I was. To you, it may not seem that way. To me, I would have filmed this like at the beginning of the month. It's the 11th. So this is late for me, but I bought him cheeky soap. He and I both like watching Moist Critical. So last year he asked for some of Charlie's stuff, and he wanted the plush and it was sold out, and then I think he wanted something else and it was sold out. I don't know if it was a mouse pad or something. I can't remember. I honestly, I don't look at the merch website for Charlie, but I have purchased his soap. So he didn't put Cheeky soap on his list, but I did ask him. I was like, oh, Jared, have you ever tried Charlie's soap? And he was like, oh, Cheeky? Well, I was considering putting it on my list, and I was like, okay, well, I already have a cart full of internally. I have a cart full of some things for you. And then, of course, they come out with Christmas ones, like at the beginning of this week or something. And I'm like, what the heck? Could have gotten him the Christmas smells. I think I still could, but like, again, I'm trying not to go overboard. So traced them, of course. Cheeky soap. And I did open it because I wanted to make sure everything was okay, of course. So I'll show you the ones I got him. I got him the Pulp Francis, the Absolute Cinnamon, the Spoke, and Touch Grass. So I was going to get myself one, and then I didn't. I keep wanting to try the vanilla, or the vanilla sundae. Or no, that's the Sunday Scaries. That's the smelly, the one that smells like vanilla. I can't English right now. But those are the ones I got him. So I hope he's excited about that, because he's not expecting it. Cheeky soap. So I'll see what he says about it, and then maybe I'll try the vanilla at some point. But I really wanted to get him Christmassy ones, and then of course they come out with the Christmassy ones. So close. And then lastly, my mother. I got her a surprise thing too. I think I only have one thing for her right now, technically, because this thing, I bought this at Costco. It was one of those shackets that I think they went viral. I don't know, because they were picked over by the time we got there. Like, there were no smalls left, and I needed a small. I found one small of this one, so me and her have the same one. I got Jordan one that had some blue going through it, I think. It was mostly like a cream white and had blue and maybe orange or something. I can't remember. I gave that to her for her birthday. I wanted her to use it during the season. I didn't give it to her for her birthday. Like, I gave it to her in October. Her birthday was last month. But I said, this is for your birthday. Because I got these quite reasonable. I can't remember how much. Where's your tag? Yeah, it doesn't say on the tag. I want to say like 15 or less than that. So I don't remember. But I asked my mom if she wanted one, and she was thinking about having to buy it herself, because she has a button-up shirt too that we got the same day, and I think I asked Jordan and Jared if they wanted to split that with me, so that was her birthday present, like this and that. So they sent me money for those things. So this is from all three of us, technically. But yeah, it's nice and cozy. I have mine in the closet in here, because I've been thinking about doing which I'm not sure TikTok or YouTube is going to appreciate it. So I'll just talk about it. I was going to do for the Christmassy shorts and TikToks this month, you're the Christmas tree that the family picks at the Christmas tree farm, because I have a fake axe and I was gonna whack, like pretend to whack at the stand of the phone and then it fall over. Because this reminds me of like somebody using an axe. What is it? Like a lumberjack. It reminds me of a lumberjack. So I was like, that could be like the family going to pick out a Christmas tree. And the things I come up with. But I don't think that YouTube or TikTok would like the fact that I'm swinging a fake axe at what is supposed to be you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't done it. But I had this of mine in here because I was like, well, it fits the vibe of that that picture I have in my head. Ice might be falling off the roof. I'm sorry if that sounded really scary or something. And then the surprise gift that I bought my mom, probably back in September actually, is this. I'm very excited to show you because I'm excited for her to open it. My mom and I like watching Selena Spooky Boo and Call Me Chris go ghost hunting. And so I don't think my mom's going to remember what this is when she opens it, so I'll have to explain it to her. And I've already told her I'm going to have to explain one of her gifts to her. I bought her Selena's Infinity deck. And my mom, I don't know if you believe in this stuff or not, but my mom sees ghosts, spirits, things. And I've told ghost stories on here for like a Halloween, like one of the Halloweens past. And I mentioned how my mom wakes up and she literally screams in the middle of the night when she sees somebody, because she always wakes up and somebody's in her face. They're trying to talk to her, so I think. And she ends up scaring them away because she's not expecting to open her eyes and see somebody, you know? So she screams. And at this point, it doesn't wake me up anymore, which is funny. But, yeah, so we're very open to spirits in this house. And that's why when I do the Phasmophobia videos now and I have the EMF reader, I'm not surprised when it's actually going off. And sometimes I cut out, but I start talking to whoever it may be. My mom like uses a pendulum to talk to spirits and everything. Not like random ones. It's people we know asking to talk to somebody, or people in our family, because again, going on a tangent here, it may or may not fascinate you, but my grandpa, not my pa that passed a couple years ago, but my grandpa, who is my mom's dad, he hangs out in the hallway upstairs, and people have seen him on the stairs. Like Lindsay's told me she's seen him, my nana has seen him, Jordan's ex-boyfriend has seen him. But yeah, when Lindsay saw him, she was putting her shoes on to leave my house, and she happened to see somebody out of the corner of her eye, and she looked upstairs and she just stared there for a minute, and I was like, what? And she's like, do you know you have a man in your hallway upstairs? And which sounds weird, but you know, she's like, there's a man upstairs. And I'm like, yeah, that's my grandpa. So when the EMF goes off here-ish in this room, he hangs out in this was Jordan's room, in Jordan's doorway. he's there. So I've also caught ghost orbs in my green screen videos. I see a lot of them, probably because the background's not so busy. But like when I'm editing it, you can just see these things floating by. I've also caught one while I was cleaning my room. There was a video I did on my gaming channel of cleaning my room with me, I think. And I don't know if I left it in or not. Probably did, but I clipped it for myself, and there was like one that comes up from my vent, and then like my air wasn't even on. It does some weird thing, and then it kind of just drops straight down. It's not like a gradual float. It was like into my bed. So my mom has asked, and that is apparently my grandpa there, letting me know he's proud of me. So now she's got another way to talk to But this may freak people out. This may not. I don't know. I thought this was cool. And because we watched them together, I thought she'd like it. But yeah, it does say play with caution. This is not a game. So why would we say play then? I would say use with caution. But yeah, my mom always does the stuff she needs to do for these kinds of things. So, long story short, I bought her this. I was debating on getting my cell phone, but then I'm like, why would I do that when it's going to be in the house? So, because like I've had experiences, but I have boundaries. They're only allowed to do so much around me. I could keep talking. I don't remember if I've brought up the fact that like when I used to work at the craft store that I was working at a couple years ago, there was a ghost spirit, however you want to refer to them. My grandma doesn't like when I call them ghosts, but who didn't haunt, he just was there. There were a couple different spirits that were there. There are stories of that, but this one, George, followed me home multiple times, and all he did was like, everybody's asked like him in whatever way they can, because I've also, while I worked there, somebody's daughter who was a medium was also doing occasional group readings there, so you know, I had that as well. But he would come home and just turn my TV, not off, but make it go to a blue screen, and then I would tell him to knock it off and the screen would come back. And yeah. So I believe George has, I told him he had to stay where he came from when the place closed, but I still think he comes here sometimes. And other times it's one of my grandpas probably letting me know that they're there. But I tell them, I'm like, you cannot be playing with my TV, because they always do it when I get in bed. So I have to get up and like jimmy all the cords just to make sure. Because, oh, it's a pain. They wait until I'm getting all comfortable though. Anyway. Ghost tangent. I believe that is everything that I have so far. And I really want to start wrapping this stuff. I know you guys want to watch me wrap stuff. I may wrap this stuff on my own time, honestly. This is therapeutic for me. And so having to not have the TV on or music while I'm doing it, and like sitting with my dogs, because I like to have them out when I'm doing it, and they just, you know, especially Vinny, because I don't want to get too much into it, but I don't think he's going to be here for Christmas. So I want him by me and stuff. My mom has 3 things that she needs me to wrap for her, so I may do like a short video where I'm wrapping those, because I know people wanted to see those, as like I've got people on TikTok asking me to wrap stuff. And I can't remember, I don't know when I'm going to do it is the thing, but I would ask you, do you want me to like, to tutorial wise show you how to wrap, or do you just want me to wrap and talk over? Or, because normally what I've done in the past is like wrap and I think just talk over it or explain who it's for or something like that. But I can wrap those 3 things. Wrist crack. I can wrap those 3 things. Can it stop? Those for her. For you. Because I want to sit there and just like wrap all this stuff and get it under the tree now. I have offered to people around me, like on Facebook and stuff. I'm like, I will wrap for you, because I do enjoy it so much. I've already wrapped everything my grandma had so far for her in a matter of an hour or less. Jared sometimes brings his things here and I help him wrap them. When Jordan was here, I would help her wrap the stuff. Like, it's very therapeutic for me and I really enjoy it. Like, I enjoy it so much. This is my favorite time of year and I think it's partially because I get to wrap things. There's something so satisfying about it. But I'm not an expert, so if I did it to like tutorial wise, this is just how I know how to wrap things. Not necessarily the guidebook, but it is like the guidebook that my father instilled in me, because my father taught me how to wrap presents. So, yes, but, oh, I need to get something for my sister's boyfriend still, but I think I'm going to ask my mom if I can give him one of the things she bought him, because she was thinking about returning it, so I think I'm going to ask her if I can have it to give it to him, because I don't know what to get him. He wanted a lot of clothes, and like a lot of people bought those things already. Like, she bought socks for him, but then she found out that my dad bought him socks and Jordan bought him socks, so she doesn't like the fact that everybody's giving him socks, but I will give him socks. He needs them. That's what I've been told. He needs them. So he will get socks from me. if not her, me. And then, yeah, I can't remember if I explained this at the beginning. I have a headache and I'm trying to like function. But I'm gonna get my mom Cricut mats for her Cricut machine. I think I said that. I gotta find something else, and then I have to look at her makeup and figure out what she needs for her stocking. And then, yeah, I said my Nana's getting a gift card. Jordan needs a coloring book. I didn't get a coloring book that goes with her markers, so that is what she needs. And then my stepbrother is getting stroopwafels. I did say that. He's getting stroopwafels. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, my mom needs one other thing from me. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. She mentions little things here and there, but then it's like, I can't remember because she doesn't write them down. So, and I already have my own rememberies problem, so, I think that is everything I have to say. I do believe. I got a tree, by the way. I did get a tree on Black Friday. I got a tree. It's a little pencil tree, but it's like 7 foot. And I thought it was nice in this corner. And I have so many, listen everybody, I have so many ideas for Christmas videos this year. Sorry, you can't really see my eyes when I look that way. I have so many ideas for Christmas videos this year. That was all kind of like a one word sentence there. It all slurred together. But, and I'm realizing I don't need them all. So I'm going to probably still record some of them and actually use them next year. Because the stuff's already out. If I can pre-record things, muy bueno, you know. So I'm considering doing that. I'm trying to get ahead for January a little bit. I only have one video so far for January, and I think the members already have access to it. I can't remember what I gave them access to. Because I'm going to need a break in January. This December especially, well, this year, but this December especially is going to be hard on me. Because of Vinny and my grandma and like that. I have explained in a previous video. I just haven't edited it. So that's what I'm saying is going to be on the gaming channel. But I'm going to need a break, so I'm trying to get like ahead of things. If there are compilations you want me to put together, please let me know. I've done a decent amount of them, but I know I've come out with like more Dr. Brown videos and more Southern Hairdresser videos. I definitely have enough Five Nights at Freddy's ones that I have just recently made this past year that can make a compilation, so I can do that. I could probably be even more specific and do Secret of the Mimic ones. But I don't want to mess up the timeline I have made of like when I released these things. And I still have a Secret of the Mimic video that I want to record. And I can't do that yet. And I, again, explain that if I leave it in. I explain that in this video that's not even out yet. But yeah, I'm like motivated, but I'm not because I'm trying to distract myself, I think. So, yay me. But anyway, thank you for listening to me talk today. I showed everything. I feel like I'm gonna turn around and be like, oh wait. But no. I don't think so. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble. And I like watching stuff like this, so I get why you're here. I get it. And yeah. I'm trying to just sum this up, but I have rambled quite a bit. So anyway, thanks again for being here. And I'm gonna go and probably chill my mind out by wrapping all this stuff. So I shall see you in another video. Bye everyone.